not quite the same weather as yesterday. One heck of a breeze last night, Galeforce winds it must have been, blowing the tent around like crazy. All I can say is luckily it's a four-season tent. I don't think anything less would have survived up here last night. Rain lashing down, and today, as you can see, view's great. Nice, the inside of a nice white cloud. So originally this morning we were going to go head up Striding Edge, which is a narrow arete, very narrow with steep drops on both sides, but it's all going to be very wet, and I know the rock up there is very well polished, highly polished, because of the number of people that have been across it, which makes it very slippery when it is wet. So we're going to take another route up Squirrel Edge just to be on the safe side, because we do still have quite heavy packs with all the food we're carrying. It's not worth the risk. And then from there we're heading on to Rays and heading north over all the Dodds, ending on Clough Head, dropping down, and we'll end up climbing up Blencathra to Scaletown and wild camping there. But that is approximately 23k away and about 1,000 meters of ascent. So anyway, we've packed up inside the tent. It's just tent down and go and off into the clag. Tent packed, ready to head off into the cloud. Day 3, Wainwright Memorial Walk. Off we go. Oh well, that Squirrel Edge ascended.
Really good.
Very slippery. I think it was a good choice not going over Striding Edge today, because the wind is still very high up here. We're just heading now across the summit plateau of Helvellyn to touch the summit, and then head on for the rest of the summit. Breezy summit of Helvellyn. Most people get confused up here and think the trig point is actually the summit, but it isn't. It's a cairn that's just above the cross shelter, which you can see. It's a small cairn, but yeah, people mostly head to the trig point thinking that's the summit. Right, on to the next. 23k in total today. I think we've done 2k in the last hour because Squirrel Edge being slippery and with the wind blowing, but now we'll pick up some speed. Right, looks like the weather's starting to clear, which is good. Breaking up in a few places. The rain seems to have subsided. Still very breezy, very windy. But yeah, view's starting to open up, which is good. The weather's definitely not clearing. It's getting worse. Howling gale, lashing with rain. Suzanne's found a nice spot out of the breeze though. Here we go, summit of Clough Head. Last Wainwright of the day. descent now across Moorland towards Scales, the hamlet of Scales, halfway up Blencathra. As you can see, we have stunning views from here. Anyway, onwards and downwards. And then the clouds clear in a mount, and all of a sudden we have a view. Looking across eastwards towards the Pennines, little tiny subsidiary peak we're heading for now, but beyond that in the distance you can see Great Melfell, and to the right of that Little Melfell. And I can see Penrith, and this sun is shining in Penrith. Nice easy going underfoot now. We're on a vehicle track. We've got a few kilometres of that now. Makes a change. Not squelchy. Still raining though. Just stopped for another cheeky pint.
And a gin? And a coffee?
At the White Horse Inn in Scales. It was very nice, and a bowl of chips. So now we got the last 4k up to Scales Town, just below the summit of Blencathra. At the moment it's not raining, so hoping for a dry camp would be nice.